This is a moment of fucking anger for like something that is just so routine, so silly. It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
It's amazing how much people are concerned about pets and much less about humans. So it's not actually amazing whenever you think about the logic of empathy. So, and I agree with you that I think sometimes people place too much empathy and too much emotional weight on animals. I agree with that opinion, but what I think, but you have to understand the reason why. Like, if you like understand it, like, I understand it, but like, the reason why is because animals exist at a spectrum that is below a human. So in the same way that if a person is making fun of or abusing someone with Down syndrome, for example, or somebody who's disabled, everybody will collectively get together and like be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You shouldn't do this. This is terrible, right? And it's because it's seen as predatory behavior because it's not on an even playing field. And so I think that animals are seen, you know, in the same spectrum as that. And so because people see it same as like a kid or somebody disabled or whatever, it's seen as predatory, abusive behavior. So the reason why I think that, you know, there's so much empathy and so much people that are upset about this is because they see the way an animal is treated. And I think there's also a pretty big indicator, like this is a very, very commonly held belief that people who are abusive to animals will become abusive to people as well. You know, like everybody knows like the old thing of like, oh, serial killers start with animals and then they move on to people, right? And so this is very commonly stated. Everybody thinks this. Not everybody thinks this, but a lot of people think this. And I'm not drawing conclusions with this. I'm just saying this is what's happening. And so Trump's about to go live. Yeah, I'll probably look at that in a little bit. But yeah, no, I'll watch it. Just give me a little bit, okay, guys? And people abusive animals already. It's abusive on stream. Yeah. And so anyway, isn't about human versus animal. It's about a creature doing absolutely nothing that would warrant being punished. You could apply this to innocent people too. No one thinks this way with an aggressive animal. You're kind of right about that, but I think also there is definitely an emotional weight that people put on animals because humans are in an advantageous position with their relationship with animals, right? And so like that's the reason why. I'm just explaining like I think that's the driving psychology that leads people to become so emotionally engaged in a situation like this. Take it or leave it, agree with it or disagree with it, but that's what I think about it. That's why I think people react that. That's why I think people react that way.
Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
You know, Hasan, I always thought you were a fucking loser, but this really eliminates all doubt. To force your dog to lie on a dog bed while you, for hours, stream to your little gaggle of internet freaks and then forcibly use a shock collar on your dog when she dares to get out of her bed, not even participate in an aggressive or bad or unruly behavior, simply to get up and move around, likely to fill a physiological need, mind you. I saw her licking her lips right before she got up. She was probably gonna go get some water. To use a fucking shock collar on your dog because she stands up is fucking insane, and you're a fucking freak. You are a fucking freak. I'm not just some random chick on the internet, okay? I actually know a little bit about this. I have fostered and cared for hundreds of dogs, many of whom came to me with aggression issues, who left without it. And I am not a proponent of shock collars at all, to be abundantly clear, or e-collars, as y'all try to rebrand them, okay? Not a fan. But even people who do use them in training would tell you that is not an appropriate use of a shock collar. And they have varying levels of intensity, which I know you know. So I find it incredibly freaky that you would immediately go to such an intense setting that it would elicit a yelp like that out of your dog. That is not normal.
Is that behavior. High? Like,
I
don't know.
Must, you could at least hit her with the vibrate, but something tells me that you use it so much that she is desensitized to those cues, so you have to use the more intense setting. And then you're so sociopathic that you have the nerve to ask your dog why she's being such a baby after she cried out in pain, after you fucking shocked her with an electric collar around her neck, you, the person who is supposed to protect her. You know what, Hasan, how about we put a collar on you, and if you dare to get up, I'll shock you in the neck. Actually, no, you'd probably like that a little too much, wouldn't you? Especially with the platform that you have, you need to do fucking better. And I genuinely hope you do. I don't know where you live. I have so many contacts who are fear-free trainers that I can send to you. I know you have the fucking cash. As much as you like to cosplay a fucking socialist, you're a millionaire. You can pay for a dog trainer, because the reason she is getting up and acting that way, one, she's a dog, but if she's misbehaving otherwise, it's because she doesn't fucking respect you. And you know what? That makes two of us.
my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Jesus. That's so alright. This is from Suzanne Lambert. I'm not familiar with her, but I guess now I am.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin. Will you be an angel for a helpless animal? Every day, innocent animals are abused, beaten, and neglected.
Kaya, please just fucking go Stop. What are you doing?
And they're crying out for help.
I think her collar's too tight.
Yeah, well, it's Come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Please, call the number on your screen and join the BC SPCA with a monthly gift right now.
Oh no.
For just $18 a month, only 60 cents a day, you'll help rescue animals from their abusers and provide medical care, food, shelter.
Check on a new tweet. I'll look at it in a minute.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar for his dogs. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
Oh god.
What is happening? Place. Kaya, place.
That's crazy.
What the hell?
That's crazy. This is a dog. Like, I don't give a shit. It's just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude.
Do we think it's allowed?
Right now, there's an animal who needs you. Your call says, I'm here to help. Please call. Right now.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't this that woman that was complaining about people voting for Trump? I think this is the same one, isn't it?
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Yeah, well, it's here we go.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking.
Yeah. Yeah, she sounds like that person.
There's a lot of neck meat.
Neck meat.
And now it's mainstream.
Yeah.
I love her.
And so there's the collar right there. I mean, I don't know about, but I have no idea. And then people are looking like his old dog and like the collar he had on his old dog. And, you know, I'll see if I can pull up some of the posts that people had, because it is important to Kaya positioning throughout the entirety of her. Oh my God. The funny thing is that, like, my dad and I would always comment about how funny it would be that whenever Hasan would get really mad, the dog would walk away. And so there it is, right? I'll watch it. Yeah, I will.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the Hasan Abi broadcast.
The dog does just pretty much sit there, huh? That's oh yeah, I guess I can move the camera up so y'all can see the dog. Yep. So you can see the dog, it's sitting there. And it's still sitting there. And it's there, and he got disconnected.
It's emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence.
Oh, you gonna get up?
It's the same
like,
reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
And then she's still there the whole time? Is that... Mm-hmm. Give me a sec. Sorry, I have a little bit of allergies. Excuse me. Okay, I'm good. So she been there for 4 hours. I mean, is it normal for a dog to just sit around for 4 hours doing nothing? I mean, because I do that, but, like, I'm not a dog. So 4 hours, 21 seconds. Okay, there it is. No, I guess not. And let me see if I find the rest of it. Korean streamer murdered after arguing with VIP viewer who... I'll watch this. I'll look at this later on. And what's this here? So XQC thinks 98% chance the shot collar was used.
In the same
Shot collar with flashing green light zoomed in.
association with Israel. So all this does is breed resentment.
Wait a second. I got to move it down. I'm trying to move it in the right position.
Positive association with Israel. So all this does is breed resentment against Israel, and also depending on how.
He just looks at him.
In the same positive association with Israel. So all this does is breed resentment against Israel.
Man.
And also, depending on how.
Yeah. And, yeah. All right. Well, let's see here if I find another one of these. This is something else. XUC Piker, where... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's mad. Let me try to cancel. Guys, this is a proposal. Hold on. Nobody's mad.
Shut
Let me
the
try to
fuck
cancel.
up.
No ban. If he wears one, and chat gets a punish when he gets one guide to unlock the stun lock. Hey,
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I don't make the rules here. You know?
Oh, my God. I love that now TikTok is owned by a raging Zionist. Ethan Klein has no problem hopping back on once again to take down Hasan. So, basically, the implication here is that, okay, so TikTok is Jews. Ethan is a Jew. They're talking to each other. They planned this. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, Tectone found a new clip. Oh, God. Okay, let me go back. We're going to see if I can find this. Yes, they all have hats. I know. I think I need a hat, a tinfoil one. And so is there proof that they didn't? There is no proof that I am aware of that disproves the accusation that Ethan and the Jewish owners of TikTok are not working behind the scenes to damage Hasan Piker's reputation for being a pro-Palestine voice, okay? I'm not aware of any evidence of the fact. Let's see here.
Many of you guys know that I'm a dog lover, and there are a few things that horrify me more than people that abuse their animals. These are precious creatures that need us and depend on us, and abusing that trust is such a horrible crime. A clip of Hasan Piker is going viral right now of him shocking his dog Kaya for taking one step off of her mat. Let's take a look.
Such a first world problem, but it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Infinite power!
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
I always found it bizarre how Kaya, who's this young, energetic puppy, stayed in 1 square foot of Hasan's room, right in sight of camera, almost like just a prop in his room. Well, now we know why. He's using extreme austerity measures to shock and abuse his animal and then blaming her, getting mad at her for him hurting her. There's further evidence from a recent broadcast.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we get.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's she has a lot of neck meat.
This woman on Hasan's stream was concerned enough that, she had to say something live. I'm sure that was the last thing she wanted to do, is humiliate him on his own stream. But she was that worried. She couldn't even fit a single finger under her collar. And you get the sense that he was about to say, it's a shock collar. He says, it's a ... and then he doesn't finish the sentence.
Yep.
As I'm sure Hasan will try to deny using a shock collar, here's a clip of him admitting he owns one.
John.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar for fish and his dogs. For Fish and his dog's barking.
Fish is Hasan's old dog.
I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it.
With all that evidence and more coming out,
it's the name of his old dog.
It's pretty hard to deny that Hasan has been abusing his dog for the absolutely vain project of just sitting there in frame for 9 hours straight every day. Terrible.
I mean, to be fair, he also said he wasn't going to use it, but there it is. And yeah, okay. So here's the response. I was waiting for somebody to post this, but we'll go ahead and we'll see what this is.
And I'm very frustrated. And while I'm fucking tweaking around, I give Kai the place command as I usually do, and there's literally a fucking emote for it in the chat for place, which is one of the things that she knows, is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her her do nail, like the upper nail that's like on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her dew claw. People were like, "Oh, you're fucking shocking her." Then I suspect that a bunch of people who have never trained a dog, never had a dog that required training, being completely idiotic. Yeah, I mean, it is basically a perfect shitstorm.
It is. I mean, you got to admit, right, that this is definitely like, yeah, you're right about that.
Because obviously I have a lot of haters. Obviously a lot of people love dogs, myself included. The clip looks fucking horrible. And people were like speculating because I was like moving around. And they're like,
I'm glad he at least acknowledged it does look really bad. It certainly does. I mean, even if you say like he didn't do it, like it does look really bad. I mean, that's why I said yesterday too. Like whenever it just happened, of course it did.
It was like hitting a button on his desk.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
They say you never take her outside too. I know. The worst part.
And so, yeah, too far from Mike. Yeah, sorry about that. And so I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens, but that's pretty much where we're at. And I know exactly how they work, and he shucked the dog 100%. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But this is coming from a guy that calls Tectone a rapist due to his dad. I think that's a pretty fair point, is that Hasan doesn't really give a lot of, like, credence or... like, what's the word really to say this? It's about Antifa. I might watch this and look at it later on. I mean, I'll probably just, like, watch clips of it. But anyway, I'll go back and probably look at this later on. But not right now, just because I'm doing this. And so there's a good faith. Yeah, I think that Hasan, this is the problem, right? Is that Hasan has, I think, repeatedly given people the most bad faith interpretation of what's happened in like multiple times. And I think Tectone is probably a really good example of this, where he's calling him rape tone, stuff like this, right? And in doing so, I think that you create an environment where people are now used to and okay with doing the exact same thing back to you, right? And so yeah, Robinson comment. Yeah, Decoy Voice uploaded a video about minutes ago. Yeah, why not show the collar then? That's what 99% of the people in this situation would do if he didn't do it. Well, the thing is that if he shows it now, people will say that he replaced it, right? And so because he didn't show it then, there's like no way you can't like unbreak a piece of glass, right? It's already happened. It's shattered. He just showed it. No, that's not the point. People are just going to say that I'm telling you guys, people are just going to say that it's a different collar. This is it. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. And this is when it vibrates.
So this is... Okay, so there is a...
Okay. This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Here. This is the...
flashlight.
Okay,
so it does... Okay, does that confirm that he hit it?
Okay. And this is when it vibrates.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we did do... no? I'm not sure. I'll give it a second. I'll watch it. Is he just sitting there?
Guy, come here.
So this is the collar. Let me move it up. The shot of the video showed a small green LED, not a torch. Well, I'm waiting.
Place. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay? I understand. I understand why people are concerned about it. It's okay. It makes sense why people will be like, "Oh my god, this person is being abusive." If they only saw that clip, it doesn't matter, and this will not go away. For the record, I'm sure that the people that are saying that this is not like the real deal will continuously and expertly scrutinize every minutia to say,
true.
"Oh no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
This is." You know, this is a situation where he's trying to get out of it or anything like that.
I mean, I would argue that also, like, people that support him do the opposite, right? I mean, like, it's just, they're always going to have people like that on the internet. I mean, sure, right? I mean, of course.
Even an e-collar that uses a low current as in a shock collar is no worse than a cell phone vibration if used correctly. Yes.
He's denying the shock collar has a setting to shock, but shows it's a shock collar with vibrates.
It doesn't. No, because they've been targeting you before this, and they will continue to do so in the future. Exactly, and they will continue saying like, "I don't believe it. I don't. You know, it's this or that."
Yeah.
I think the greatest counter to this shit,
okay,
would be to basically fucking the greatest counter. Why did you use it then? I didn't. The greatest counter.
Okay,
to
so
this
he's
would
saying
be
he didn't even
the
do it.
7 million hours of me. 7 million hours of me hanging out with Kaya. And there are already people who are. Saying this. There are already people who are fucking going crazy in the chat, talking about how this is it doesn't matter, you're still defending shock collars, all this shit. Like, she's been on stream for 10,000 fucking hours at this point. She's grown up on this stream. She's been outside on stream. Why can't you just grab the collar and show us? I just did.
Did he? I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Let me go back. I'll look at it again. It didn't seem like he really showed it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't seeing it the right way. Go back. Yeah, okay, I'll look at it in a minute. Is it you know, like, you could just show, like, I mean, you could just show like this, right? I mean, I don't know. What is he drinking? The fuck is that? Drink Dr. Pepper. What's wrong with you?
Genuine ask, aren't Tibetan Mastiffs advised to give large open space to roam around? And though, apart from everything else, you ever sitting for hours on end in one spot, is that okay for her?
AIDS? Yes. I don't know. Lizard milk?
Everything that I do with Kaya, everything that I do with Kaya is from professional trainers and from vets, okay? I am
Somebody says, dude, come on, the shock collar does not have black prongs. I have a vibration collar for my dog. The collar Hasan showed is a vibration collar. I'm not... What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Right? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. Like, how am I supposed to know about this? So does he show it? Like, where is him showing it? I mean, okay, is this it? Okay, I think this is him showing it. Here we go.
Come here. This is one of Kaya's many collars. Come here.
One of Kaya's many collars. Okay, so then this is... I'm not saying this, but if I was a person that was looking to find a flaw and find him to be a liar, I would say that this is him hedging if people find out that it's different than the one that was shown, that he's creating a plausible deniability for there being a difference in the collars, right? I mean, this is, again, like, I'm not saying this, but I can already preempt this is what people are going to say. Like, bro, like, lying to people on the internet, making shit up on the internet, like, lying, just in general, this was like my job for like 20 years, okay? So I know a lot about this.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate.
Turn it over, people can see it, because people can't tell which one it is if you're showing the backside of it, right?
Are you happy? That's it. Good.
Z didn't
There's the
show
AirTag.
Oh, here we go.
There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost,
there it is.
You are able to.
Yeah.
It emits a sound.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, some people get their animal chipped for that too as well. Sure. Okay, well, there it is. Dogs have chips. Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people do. And I don't know really if he's doing that or not. Why have the collar on inside your house? How's she gonna get lost in the kitchen? I mean, yeah, sure.
Days. Place.
Uh-huh.
There are days where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where she wears a different collar. Okay? This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Okay? Here. This is
what we saw already.
Flashlight?
Okay. Well, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
So we'll see. Let's
vibrates.
check and see if my anticipation is accurate. Let's find out. Let's find out what people think. Skim to the end. He also explains what he was reaching for. I don't think the VOD went that far, and unfortunately, I can't really see it. Reels didn't use shock collar on his dog. There's a vibration collar. It's used to communicate whenever she's free roaming on a park or on a leash. So let's go over and we're going to read the comments on this. Hasan, just no XQC. We'll get to the bottom of this and we'll make a citizen's arrest, find you guilty. A response to call and allegations. Someone made this. Oh, this is even more. Response to people talking. He doesn't know his dog. What's this here?
Not only that, but she also is an incredibly...
there's more of this.
She gets out. She has an incredibly active morning. And not only that, but she also has an incredibly active afternoon. She gets 2 hours of playtime every morning at either the gym or at the park that I go to. And then as a big dog, as big dogs oftentimes do, she passes the fuck out for extended periods of time throughout the day. As far as not letting her roam in the room itself, there's a very specific purpose for that. That is because, and this is something that I've described over and over again, the reason why she's not allowed to roam inside of this room, with the exception of like stretching or getting up, getting down, drinking water, things like that, is because she likes to lay on the ground. When she lays on the ground, that's terrible for her fucking joints. Every single thing that I do with this dog is either with a professional dog trainer or with a vet. Okay? professional dog trainer or a vet. A lot of people don't understand how serious this is to take care of your dog, how important it is to make sure that you have like proper activity, proper socializing, and to make sure that your dog gets out, make sure that your dog is actually active, and more importantly, make sure that your dog has a regimented and very structured life. Okay?
Well, there it is. So, yeah, all right. Well, there it is. I don't know what's emotional appeals with the photos. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, you can't really have any idea. LMAO, this individual could tell his chat that the sun is not real and they would believe him. I don't think a vibration collar would make the dog yelp in pain. And these are like, I don't even watch Hasan, but y'all trying to cancel him for anything at this point. I mean, it's definitely true. Vibration collar, aka shock collar, communicate with her, aka send a shock to her ass. This motherfucker breathes. People are stupid. Yeah, so it's the exact same thing that I said, right? It's the same thing. People immediately gonna have this opinion, and let's go over. We're gonna look at some more of the comments and removable male context. I don't know if really that's it or not. Oh no. Is this? Oh geez. Okay. Well. Oh God. And Letty Banter chat. Is this something upsetting? People are mad about? Oh, this is like another girl that's making right. Okay. Pro black woman advocate misandrist. I would have never expected that. Anyway, so yeah, there it is, and this is the caller right here. Let's see what the responses are. And another bot. No, there's just a lot of what you have to understand is that there's a lot of women that are on the internet that have unresolved personal trauma with men that are out loose in the wild on social media. And I mean, they're just basically they're fem cells. They're like, and maybe like it's not really a good word because they usually can get boyfriends. I mean, you know, for a while and then they leave. That's why they're fem cells. But that's basically it. And so a lot of them are just so obnoxious, right? And like you can easily see, it's like some of these girls are pretty attractive too. It's like, why can't you have like this is remember what I said before about like, you know, there was some like really hot girl in our guild and like my friend was like, bro, this is a problem. Like, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, if she's so hot, why is she playing WoW all day? And I'm like, yeah, bro. And by the way, he was right. He was right. He didn't know he was right. This girl went and stole money out of the guild bank and then said that she was doing it to check to see if I would notice, to see if I still cared about the guild. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. And she's for the guild. Yeah. And so she was right. Or, sorry, he was right. Bro, no way. Yeah, bro. He immediately saw that. How long is this? Let's see here. So he admits it's a shock collar and just swaps the word shock with vibration. Why wouldn't he show it on stream immediately when it happened? How long until the response is a shock collar is a genocide? And guess the Amazon delivery arrived. Extremely suspicious. He didn't say this yesterday. Why didn't he just say what brand it is? Not buying this shit. Took him a day to cook it up. Boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God. I knew this shit was going to happen. Yep, there it is. And that's not really a surprise to anybody. But, yeah, I'm very, you know, validated, right? That I clearly assumed this is what happened. But, yeah, there we go. The most humble? Yes, obviously. He said, I bought a shock collar in the past. He did say that. Well, anyway, so he reaches for something immediately after the dog yelps, and the Hoscord narrative is that we're all retards and Kaya clipped her foot. Really? Well, there it is, guys. I don't really know what happened. I mean, it seems definitely that a lot of people are not buying this reason. I'm not, like, they're not buying it, they're not agreeing with it, and people still think it's fake, etc. So, yeah, that's basically it. And I don't know really what else to say besides this. I mean, I'm trying to scroll down. I mean, I think that's pretty much all that you really have to say beyond that. And yeah, a collar has removable prongs. Look at the picture. I mean, I have no idea. Like, guys, I'm not a fucking removable male contacts, easily removable for non-stimulative training without prongs, with male contact points. Oh, and so the contact points are how they deliver a shock? Is that what it is? Because like I don't know how these work. I have no idea. So yeah, I have no clue. Okay, well there we go. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've talked about this a lot. I've gone over everything. I mean, what the fuck? Are we really going to sit around and talk about this for another 2 hours? I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. And so, yeah, I mean, people, I think that at this point, you're going to have, this is what's going to happen. People are going to think that he abused the dog indefinitely. And there are going to be people that will defend him indefinitely. That's it. And I think that collectively, there will be a lot more people that will think that he abused the dog because of all of the prior clips. And the prior clips definitely paint a weird picture, and I think that people will look at that selectively and make a decision based off of that, right? And so that's what I think, and that's all there is to it.